I think it's pretty safe to say that Marvel has probably had its worst year ever this year. It's been incredibly bad for them. I bet they're very excited to move into 2024 because they don't have a lot coming out, and they can maybe try to fix some things. But if this latest rumor is to be believed, it's really like they're going to quadruple down on stuff. So apparently, the next big movie that's going to get an announcement probably in the next couple of months is Young Avengers. Yeah, I'm sure everyone just jumped out of their chair, said, yes, wow, it's about time. This is the movie I've been wanting to see. I'm kidding. Nobody did that. Well, maybe one person did. But this movie's apparently on its way, and nobody is going to go see it. Nobody cares about these characters. They're not selling points. It's just more of that Marvel desperation to push these new derivatives or these new characters that pop up like America Chavez, who nobody cares about. They've been trying to make her a thing forever. They gave her her own book like 2 times. She was on the original Young Avengers team, and I guess then she was an all right character, and then they decided to completely change her background. She now comes from a place called Utopia, where it's all women. See, this wasn't in the Doctor Strange movie, but she's from Utopia. Now, Utopia, and it's funny that they name it that, is a place where there's nothing but women. There's only one gender, women. And they can have babies together. So she has 2 moms. And I can't wait for that to get revealed in the movie. We'll see how that works out. It's just more of this weird dream a lot of these super hyper woke people have where there's no men. These like radical intersectional feminists who, it's like when you see those people go and ask, do we need men? And they're like, oh, no, we don't need men. They're garbage. Have you ever seen those videos, those man on the street video interviews where people go and ask these women in colleges if they need men? And they'll say, we don't need them, even though they take care of sewers and run electrical grids and all of this stuff. We don't need them. It's just a weird thing. Like men aren't needed. So we'll have a place, we'll have a world where it's all women, and we call the world Utopia because, there's no men there, right? Hint, hint. So here is the details. Though nothing has been officially announced, the Marvel's pretty much confirmed that Marvel Studios is planning some sort of Young Avengers project. That's true because at the end, Kamala Khan goes up to Kate Bishop and says, I'm putting together a team. In a very cringy scene. So we know for sure that it's in the works. Previous rumors have pointed to a Disney Plus series, but we're now hearing that the junior roster of Earth's mightiest heroes will actually assemble on the big screen. We're at the end of the recent Captain Marvel sequel after helping Carol Danvers and Monica Rambeau defeat Dar-Ben and prevent a catastrophic multiversal event. Kamala Khan uses Nick Fury's Sword Tech iPad to track down Hawkeye's Kate Bishop and tells her she's putting a team together. According to insider Daniel Rickman, Marvel is indeed developing Young Avengers, but as a movie. Sounds like a series was the original plan, but it said that going forward, Kevin Feige would rather showcase significant events in theatrical settings. I mean, that's the one thing there that's been said in this article that makes sense, is making sure significant events happen in the theaters and not at Disney Plus. That's something that's screwed a lot, especially the Marvels, because the Marvels, you would need to have watched WandaVision, Miss Marvel, and, all the other Marvel movies to really appreciate, if anybody did appreciate that movie. I don't think anybody did, given how it fell flat on its face. But you needed to do a lot of homework to watch it. And Most people don't like homework. So that's the big thing here. It goes on to just break some other stuff down, but moving from a Disney Plus series to a movie. And I don't know. You could see this fall as flat as the Marvels. The only good thing it has going for it is the fact that the actress who plays Miss Marvel is very likable in the role. Whether or not that would actually translate to people showing up for this, I don't know. Because who even really got to see her on screen? Nobody went to go see that movie. That movie lost, I don't know, that movie's probably the biggest money pit that I think Marvel has ever made, because nobody watched it, and it cost a lot of money. A lot of money. But I thought we would take a quick look at the characters that would inhabit this movie. So you would get Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, fake Hawkeye. This actress is actually pretty likable, too. It's just the character. I just don't care about Kate Bishop. Everyone's favorite, Aunt Tifa girl. Everyone loves Aunt Tifa girl, Cassie, who wants to stop police with her powers and all that stuff. She's the most unlikable character, I think, that they've made yet. She drags down that Quantumania movie. She sucks. She's a shitty character. So that's not going to be a draw. Man, what they did to the Wasp in that movie. It's like, because she could be an attractive actress. You know, like, how can we possibly tone her down as much as possible with that movie? So Aunt Tifa girl will be in it. And then Wiccan, I don't know how they pull this off, because this is Wanda's son. I don't know, like, how they pull it off, because he's not real, at least in the MCU. So they're going to, pull him from another universe? Apparently, he's going to be in Agatha. So I guess he could be in it. And then, of course, America Chavez, a character that we got, a new character that we got before. I don't even know how many characters that Marvel's had since they changed their name to Marvel and focused on superheroes in the 60s. But we got her first. Yay. That is what diehard fans have always wanted to see, America Chavez. So now America Chavez will be on the team. And that's probably going to be the roster. I'm sure that they'll introduce a new character in that movie and insert them on the team, because that's not a very big team. So they'll bring in one more probably who will appear in the movie for the first time. Are you excited for this? Probably not. Nobody is. Nobody wants this movie. Nobody is calling for it. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares about it. Watch this movie fail and fall flat on its face. They have learned nothing. Nothing. They're going to keep quadrupling down on this shit. It's very, very funny and sad at the same time, because this is a genre that could have gone on for a lot longer if they had just kept telling good stories and doing it right. And instead, they decided they wanted to pivot to all this bullshit, and now they're paying for it. And they don't want to stop, because they think that they can bounce this cringe messaging back. Oh, what a joke. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.